You're mad at me for asking. But I know how much you hate Josh's dad for taking Kate.
I'm not mad at you, babe. I love you. I'm mad because you have a right to ask. I've given you so many reasons to believe that I could kill a man.
It scares me to even think that you might do something like that.
I've made a bad habit of going off the deep end. With Jamie, Bianca, your mother. Thank God I went after you and almost killed Kendall and her baby. Why would you have any confidence in me?
Greg Madden, he took your sister and he gave her away, and your mom spent years searching for her, and he still wouldn't tell where Kate was.
Scum-sucking freak got what he deserved.
Were you the one who gave it to him?
But babe, I'm not off the wagon. I haven't been hitting the booze. I haven't had one single drink, honest. I'm not going to turn back into that crazy man who tried to hurt you. I'm never going back to him.
Ever since Greg Madden went missing, you and Jamie have been keeping a secret. You guys were looking for him that night, and at Fusion you had your heads together. You left with Jamie, and I followed you here, of all places.
Don't make such a huge deal out of this.
No, you have to tell me, JR. Tell me what you did.
Jamie and I came up with a plan. A way to make Greg Madden talk.
About Kate.
Yeah. We get him to tell us the parents' names who adopted her, their address. We thought that we could finally bring her home.
And you say that you haven't backslid. And that you're not the monster who hurt Kendall. Then why aren't you answering my question, JR? Did you and Jamie find Greg Madden? Did you put him in that grave and leave him to die? Answer me straight.
I didn't bury Greg Madden.
Why was that so hard to say? Why talk around it for so long?
Well, maybe if Jamie was here too. We were in on this together, the plan. I just don't feel comfortable copping to it without him.
This is me, not the Pine Valley Police.
But I'm not going to give you specifics, okay? I'm not going to tell you what our plan was with Greg Madden. We weren't plotting a murder. We weren't going to take it easy on him either.
I didn't think that you would.
It's never worked for anyone else, right? We'd lean on him hard if we want to get answers. But finding my little sister, I don't care if he had to suffer. You don't believe me? I swear I didn't kill Greg Madden. On my love for you and our son, I didn't kill Greg Madden.
I believe you.
Returning to the scene of the crime to celebrate?
If you believe Josh, you're not going to believe me.
I only want answers.
If I have them, sure.
Where were you the night Greg Madden went missing?
I was with my brother Jamie. We were looking for Greg Madden.
What did you want with him?
We wanted to question him, but we didn't get any answers.
About your sister? Dixie and Tad's daughter?
Yeah. Where she was.
Josh Madden said...
I can't give you any information about that.
He said you put him there.
Why would I?
Put more pressure on Daddy. Talk to him on that coffin hookup and tell him if he doesn't come up with some answers, you'll kill his son.
Maybe whoever knocked Josh Madden out wanted it that way, but it wasn't me.
Your wife found him and let him out of there.
Yeah, well, she filled me in on all of that.
That was a coincidence?
I heard Josh calling for help.
You didn't hoist him up on that meat hook?
No, I didn't.
He didn't.
Look, Josh wants to get rid of me.
Someone took out my dad the way somebody took out his.
He doesn't. He's not after me for that. He wants me locked up so he can get his claws in Babe. He's hot for my wife.
JR is not...
Are you afraid of me, Babe?
I don't like having to lie to Derek about Josh in the meat locker.
I didn't hang him up like a side of beer.
No, Jamie did, but
So we didn't lie about it.
you're not exactly innocent either.
You want me to hand Jamie over to the cops?
No, of course not.
Well, I got Josh screaming that I dug his daddy's grave, and now I got Derek Fry sniffing around, wondering why he accused me if it wasn't true. You're the answer.
I just don't like turning everything around against Josh.
So, I'm not supposed to defend myself? I should keep my mouth shut about Josh's thing for you?
I didn't say that.
I need to know that when you pulled away from me just now, are you afraid of me? Do I give you the creeps, or is it this place?
He was right there. Do you know how many times we have come here? I brought little A and fed the squirrels and sat right on this bench right here with this guy buried and still alive, not even a few feet away from us, and we didn't even know. Look, I know that Greg Madden was a terrible person, but imagine what he must have went through. JR.
With Greg Madden dead, we may never find Kate. Madden got what he deserves. He's burning in hell where he belongs.
Never should have even come here.
I know, gave Derek more ammunition.
No, it makes my skin crawl.
Then let's go home. Just give me a second. Hello?
I know what you did.